guys, good evening and welcome to a disgusting evening in Cheltenham. The wind is rattling around, so we apologise for any noise on that side of things.
Yes, we haven't trapped a pigeon in the room.
No, it sounds like a pigeon, but it is just the skills of the guys that built the place. So, the greater good.
Greater good.
So guys, we're from Gloucestershire, we're going to be saying it that way all day. So we have brought one of the enhanced armies with Harry, who is Imperial Guard, so I refuse to call them Astra militarum, Steel Legion, and then Tom has been mean and brought his Iron Hands.
Yeah, big bowl of cheese.
So, we're going to try and show off some stratagems tonight, guys. The armies may not be the most balanced, they may not be the most efficient, most competitive. We're just going to try and show off what there is. Iron Hands don't need to be efficient and competitive because they are by their very nature. You brought Squishy Guardsmen.
I brought Leviathan, I've been nice.
You have only brought just the one repulsor though, but there we go. So we'll go over to Harry's, he's perhaps got more changes, and you'll run through your list, what you brought, what you're showing off in the book.
Brilliant, so first things first, as just said, a good start, I'm going to run the custom regiment. So the two that I've chosen are discipline shooters, so as if you've watched the channel normally, Steel Legion gives me 18-inch rapid fire. Discipline shooters does exactly the same, so nice, easy to remember, job's good. Next one I've done is I've chosen gunnery experts. So what that does is that allows me to, when I'm shooting a D6 shot weapon with a vehicle, I can re-roll that dice. So for example, with Lehman Russ, because technically you're shooting twice, I'll be able to re-roll both dice in the battle cannon. But with the Manticore, because it's a 2d6 weapon, I'll only be re-roll the one dice. So that's the regiment out of the way.
So you've basically got Steel Legion and Cast Chance rolled into one.
Jesus, that's quite an improvement.
They're not punching at least.
No, they're not punching, but geez, at least that is a big improvement over what Steel Legion used to get. Yes, I'm running Iron Hands and I can just...
This is not so cheesy.
Yeah, but you have to admit though, like, both of us have played Steel Legion for how long?
Quite
as long as we've
some
known
time,
each
yeah.
other. And just that little bit of, I can -1 your AP,
never
when
comes
everything's
up.
AP3 now.
Ever since my Salamander's got it, no,
Yeah,
there's not been there, so
It's nice, but it doesn't come up half as much as you think. Next thing is, so running a battalion and a vanguard detachment, so the elite one. I've spent 2 CP to start off with, so first things first is the battalion, so that's becoming an Emperor's Fist tank company, because I'm running the Hammer under it.
A staple of the guard list nowadays.
It's absolutely. So once again, it's battle cannon, but instead of being D3 damage, it's flat 3.
Yeah, that's nice. Flat 2.
Yeah, probably flat 2. It's then got the last cannon in the hull, and then 2 plasma cannon sponsons. Also in that in the battalion, I've got my warlord, which is the company commander. He's got his normal warlord trait, which is the 5-up CP regen, and then I can reroll a failed hit, wound, or armor save roll as just a freebie.
Yeah.
I've then got my 3 bare bones guard squads, cheap cheerful objective cappers, and a little bit screen. I then will stick the rest of the tanks in there as well. So I've then got Hellhound here with track guards, heavy flamer, and inferno cannon. The Limrus, just basic demolisher, not a tank commander. He's got his 2 multi-metal sponsons, heavy bolter hull, and obviously demolisher cannon. And then I've got my Manticore. Now I'm spending the 1 CP from the Greater Good book. I mean,
We're both waiting for it.
I was expecting that then. To make him a supporter, so the 1 CP strat from the new book, and I'm giving him the full payload tank ace trait, which means that his D3 damage is now flat 3. So flat 3 damage Manticore. We'll see how well it goes.
Can you give that to a Death Strike?
Yes, but it's
For one shot.
I'm just thinking how much damage that could do if it ever shoots.
The problem with Death Strike is it's 3d6 shots, and then of those shots that hit, it's a mortal wound. So it doesn't actually have a damage.
True.
So it's cool.
I'm thinking back to 7 and thinking, how bad they used to be. Yeah, they should be better.
Sorry,
Harry.
They've always been rubbish.
Yeah.
They look cool.
Yeah, I like the fluff of them.
They die.
Yeah.
Not much else happens.
Yeah.
Then going on to the Vanguard detachment, I've got Primary Psyker. He's got Night Shroud, and I'm going to change it up a bit and run Psychic Maelstrom, just because experimenting around with different powers. I've got standard commissar with power fist and bolt pistol, as well as a platoon commander with a bolt gun. And then, nicely, they've got a new strat, which I think is expert aim or something like that. For veterans, I can do +1 to hit. So effectively, they're hitting on 2s, or they're getting rid of minuses. Either which way, nice little buff for veterans. And then, as per usual, 1 missile launcher, 3 grenade launchers in each. That's that. Starting off with 6 EP.
Yeah. Shame you didn't have your Creek models that you're running as Tempestus slot-ins, because that would be really cool to show off.
That would be fun, but they're nowhere near properly painted. So this is fully painted. We're trying to get the production value up a bit.
So what's in your 1K points, Tom?
Stilton.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which brand of cheese do I want to bring tonight? So running just a standard battalion. So starting off with my warlord, I've got something a bit different. I'm using the apothecary as my warlord. So I've given him the paid the 1 CP to also make him a chief apothecary. So then he has the Father of Time or Father of the Future, which gives all my guys near him a 5-up, feel no pain instead of the 6-up.
Nice.
So it's just unkillable.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then he gets 2 back up.
Yeah, he gets 2 back up as well.
Or 2 heals.
And then his relic is the Vox of Spiritum, so he goes from 3 inches to 6.
Lovely.
So, yeah, he's got a cool little group of men around him. Also got Iron Father Ferris, because he's pretty much also a staple. And he also gives the lovely 5-up invuln, because, you know, if I'm going to get shot a lot, I'm just going to try and make this as painful as possible for you. Sure. So that does mean the SSSs have the 3-up, then a 5-up invuln, and then a 5-up feel no pain.
I'm liking my chance.
You're basically Death Guard at this point.
Yeah, basically Death Guard at this point. And then I've also got and then rest of my HQs, I've got a lieutenant with jump pack. I have paid another CP to give me the extra relic, which is Ironstone, because I like to minus damage. And then in my other elite choice, I have got a company ancient, but I haven't paid the extra CP to give them the banner that if they do get back up or as they die, they have BS2 to fire back. So they're still
The Iron Hands, right?
Yeah.
I've not seen that one.
So it's kind of horrible. Making up my fast attack, I have then got 3 suppressors, and then I have got a very juicy repulsor executioner in the back, which will be rolling around. The joys of Space Marines at 1,000 points, I don't actually get much when you pay 300 points for a tank.
You haven't paid 300 points for a Leviathan that can't be targeted though, so that's...
Yeah, I could have brought a Leviathan and...
No, Leviathan can,
yeah, from the old LVO, as a lot of people saw with that stratagem Iron Hands have, where you can move character wounds onto model, like units next to him on a 2+.
So Death Guard's out.
Yeah, pretty much, when you're killing off an intercessor squad, then bringing them all back into the next turn. That's pretty horrible. That'd probably be more for an ITC list than...
Please.
Yeah.
My Salamander's got their more wound output cut because that was too broken apparently.
Yeah, apparently, you know. How it goes.
Not bitter. So, yeah, that's... Suppressors, do we mention suppressors?
Yeah, I mentioned suppressors, yeah. That was my fast attack choice.
Nice.
Yeah, so I start with 6 CP.
So you've got a gun line off then, really?
Yeah,
Neither of you really
much.
wants to be in combat, so it'd be interesting to see how that goes.
I've had some chances.
You've got a reasonable chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see guardsmen be a punching force. That could be different.
To be
They're not
honest,
quite cast chance, but...
combat guards, if done properly, is really actually quite scary.
Yeah, some of the stratagems around Ogrins and Bulgrins and stuff in the new
properly.
book looks quite useful. Big blob of them running up the board could be quite a scary prospect now, or even more scary than it was. So yeah, that's what we've got, guys. So we've get the table set up. We haven't rolled up missions or deployment or anything like that. So we'll come back to you after that. We'll show you what the deployment is. We'll run through the first any pre-game stuff, which I don't know what any of you guys have got, but we'll run through it. There is there, and we'll come back at the end of the first movement phase, most likely.
Brilliant.
See you in a sec. Right then, guys, so deployment is done. We are on Dawn of War and we're playing
Frontline Warfare.
Frontline Warfare, which I keep wanting to call Beachhead. So Harry is deployed on the right here. He's got his infantry mainly on the side closest to us here. There is a manticore hiding in the ruins on the far side. And Tom has basically mirrored him. He has got a big tank hiding in the ruins, and then the infantry on the far side away from us there. So at the moment, Harry is going first. I think Tom is going to attempt to seize. Where are you rolling, sir?
Of course, I'll be rolling along here.
Thank you very much.
Or
4, no. So Harry is going first. We'll come back to you at the end of his movement phase, and we'll probably go straight into Psychic.
That's fine.
Okay then, guys, so movement phase for the Steel Legion is complete. The Hellhound has pushed up on this flank here, probably going to try and kill those, or at least burn those suppressors. Infantry generally moving forwards. You advanced quite a few of them.
Yep, so advanced, all squads of infantry, advanced Hellhound and got a lucky 6 up and moved full 18. Just moved up max distance for 10 with the Demolisher. Everything here stayed still, and then all the other characters advanced as well.
Okay, so your Psyker is hiding out in the ruin, isn't he, from I believe?
Yep, he's right here.
Yep. We'll try and get him in a second, guys. So we're going to cast Night Shroud, was it? You were looking for?
I was hoping to do Psycho Maelstrom, but nothing that useful is in range, so
Okay.
we'll go Night Shroud on the tank one, so looking for a 6. That's a 5 and a 4.
So that goes off.
So I'm going to pay 2 CP and ultimate cheese. So 24 inches away, as long as one of my units is 24 inches, so it doesn't matter whichever one, which they are. On a 4+, I can deny.
Nice.
So of course I'm going to try. -1 to hit, which on a 5, so that's denied. So I'm down to 4 CP. But you know, Iron Hands, we like to just make it everyone cry.
So that's Psychic phase complete.
Yeah.
Psychic phase is complete. So we'll get set up for shooting, guys, and come back for you for anything interesting. Okay then, guys, so we're in the Guard Saver phase, the Order phase. So Harry's going to run through quickly what he's put on to different units.
So first things first, this platoon commander here is going to order this squad of infantry, move. So so normal 6-inch move plus D6. So
high-speed guardsmen.
they're going places.
We'll come move them in a second, guys. We're just going to run through the rest of it for you.
The company commander up here is then going to order both of these veteran squads here take aim, so they get reroll 1s to hit.
Yeah.
And then last thing, I was thinking putting reroll hit rolls of 1 on this tank commander, but since you denied my psychic, I'm
The casual dab in the corner.
since Tom's denied my psychic, I'm going to instead play strike and shroud. So fire with the battle cannon, and then pop smoke.
So just vape out the top of the turret.
Basically.
Nice.
Could you stack that with Night Shroud?
Yeah.
Nice.
Big minds do.
That's cool. So we'll come move the guardsmen,
Yeah,
then we'll come back to shooting phase once we've got that little bit of movement there, guys. Go. Right then, guys, so we've got a limited guard shooting phase due to all the advances. So what we do have is a tank commander lying squarely up at some intercessors. He's also got targets across to, and I can't really see it from this angle, the suppressors hiding up there. So split fire between the intercessors and the suppressors. Tom has declared Ironstone on the tank of the repulsor.
Yeah, did that around, so it doesn't matter if it's my turn or Harry's, I can Ironstone it straight away.
Yeah, so that's Ironstone. That'll come into effect with the Manticore in a little bit there. We then have these rocket teams. They haven't picked the targets yet, but they can shoot. And then the old Manticore hiding below them, who, well, has technically declared off camera into the repulsor, but may change targets.
Probably will go to
So we're going for the tank commander first. What are we firing first, Harry?
So we're going to do the plasma cannons and las cannons into this squad of intercessors right here, and then the battle cannon is going to go up into the suppressors.
Up there.
So
Okay.
we'll kick off with the battle cannon. So 2d6 shots, and because of my new doctrine, I can reroll both of those if I wanted to.
Hey!
Well done. And the ones begin.
Cool. So playing strike and shroud, so I do not get reroll 1s in these, but I'm hitting on 3s. Of course, get 1 there, and 2s. Okay, so that is 4 wounds at AP -2 Tom.
So 5 ups.
On the
on that.
There's a 4 ups with the cover.
Which, save 3, 1 goes 3.
It's flat 3 damage.
Flat 3, so 3 6 ups. And that is definitely
One suppressor.
1 suppressor completely and utterly obliterated and 1 on 1 wound.
Well,
No, it's only one.
Yeah, so
Yeah. So it doesn't no cover all over. Seems a bit odd that the one guy just absorbed the impact of the explosion, but there we go.
It just jumps out in front of them.
8 federals, guys. So, the rest of the firepower?
We will start off with the 2 plasma cannons into this squad, so 2d3 shots.
Are you overcharging these?
Obviously.
Yeah. You roll a lot of ones, it's worth asking.
I like living life on the edge. All hit, -1. So, actually, no, all bar 1 hit, sorry. And then 2 to wound, that is 3 wounds in total at AP -3.
So 5 up in fun because of good old Iron Father. So don't stop any of them.
2 damage pop.
2 damage pop, so that's 2,
So
4, 6, and these will be 5 ups.
you're going to have to do these.
Yeah, do 1 at a time, dude.
So
One.
2,
Oh, 2 at a time.
Yeah, so,
1 model at a time.
Nope.
So 1 dead, 1 fine, and 1 on 1 wound.
Cool.
There you go, and the last cannon?
Last cannon.
Where's that
Hits.
gone? I missed it.
Goes down.
Does wound.
So then 5 pin button. Go through.
D6. 3.
3.
Yeah.
2.
Nearly dead, maybe dead.
Yeah.
Your shrug?
That was the shrug.
Shrug.
Oh, okay. Oh. What's 5 pin? Then shrug.
5 pin bun and then
Yeah, so 5 pin button and then 3 5.
Okay,
up.
yeah.
Feel no pains.
So that's where's your ancient dude? Because he might.
He's here.
Oh, they're not going to be in range to get. They're not going to be in range, are they? 3 inch. Is it 3 inches on the banner? It's model, isn't it? Not unit.
Yeah. So they won't be firing back. I've only led them down just because for the apothecary.
Yeah. So that's him fired, Harry. Yeah.
yeah. I'm then going to go off with the 2 missile launcher teams.
And
So
where are they firing into?
those are both going to go into the suppressors up top. So first guy hitting on the 3. Hits. 2s. Does wounds?
Yep.
-2, so 4 up.
4 up. So 1.
D6.
4. So 4 6 ups.
He did.
He did.
And then the second missile launcher. You know what? Just to show it off, I'm going to spend one of the 6 CP. So reducing it. So do I get it back up on the 5 up with my warlord? I don't. So I'm down to 5 CP. So bit of a mistake at the start. I said during the introduction that experience die was +1 to hit. It's not. It's increasing the arm penetration by 1. So
That's even better.
it is better.
Yeah.
Even better.
So that makes that crack rocket there -3 rather than -2.
Yeah, which helps out with the cover significantly. Yeah.
So that missile launcher is going to go
Yep.
into that suppressor. So hitting on 3, hits. Wounds on 2. As
Nope.
1. I've used my free reroll from Warlord.
Yeah. That wounds.
Just be chasing first strike
So,
here.
yeah. 5 up because it's the extra -AP. And
Lo and behold.
typical Iron Hands. We're just gonna. Well, the 2 of them are already dead, but
Yeah. So
I tried
that
everyone.
that leaves the Manticore. So is the Manticore now going to go for first strike, or is he going to try and whittle down that tank?
Good question.
Do you want to think about it?
I'll think about it.
Okay, guys, I'll come back to you in a second.
Right then, so slight change of plan. I was going to put the Manticore up top into the repulsor hiding in the building. However, I want to try and chase first strike with this against Iron Hands. So I'm instead going to fire one of the flat-free damage rockets into the squad of wounded intercessors. We were chatting about maybe go after one of the full squads, but I'd rather get first strike, and at least with that apothecary, you can't revise if that whole squad's dead.
no, that is true.
So
The Necrons feel your pain.
So 2d6 shots with Manticore. Rerolling the 2 because of Doctrine.
Here comes the 1.
Into
Nope.
2.
There we go.
So
Here's the average number of shots at least this time.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 7.
Perhaps another weapon that needs to go to several D3s rather than.
It's just my roll, and that's making the issue.
Well, that is true.
Hitting on 4s because it is a
Support.
because it's a standard guard.
Yeah.
It's not a tank commander. Wounding on 2s.
So 3 wounds.
No.
Well, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Do you want to spend another CP?
I'm gonna have to. So do I get that 5 up CP regen? Nope. So I'm down to 4 CP. Come on. Does wound.
Does wounds.
So they're
3.
3 at -2, so 5 ups either way.
So 3 5-ups. So stop 1, 2 go through, and then there's flat 3 damage
Flat
piece.
3 damage piece.
So first one. 1 definitely dead. And second one. Well, stopped 1.
Yeah.
Still dead.
So 1 left alive.
Yeah.
I think that's the rest of all your shooting, isn't it? You got nothing else that's either not advanced or.
Yeah, because unless does that.
We'll just check some ranges, guys, and if we have got some shots left, we'll come back to you. But otherwise, we'll sum up at the end of the turn.
What's this off though?
From Sandy Russ.
Didn't he pop smoke?
He did, but scrap pop and smoke because he hadn't got anything else.
Okay, guys, it all comes down to this Lehman Russ here. So we have actually managed to save a bolter in the hull, and he has got range. So Harry is really trying to believe in his dice at the moment, which is unlike him. So here we go. Let's see if he can kill that last intercessor.
So 3 shots hit on 5s, 1 hit. Doesn't even wound.
No. Woo! There you go. The last hope is complete. So that is the end of your turn. You got to make this going to be charging.
No, because advanced.
Do you score at the end of your turn or in the battle round in this one?
Round.
Okay, guys, so we have no points to worry about in this one. First strike was not achieved. So we will come back to you at the end of the Iron Hands movement phase, if indeed they want to move. Okay then, guys, so the Iron Hands have shuffled somewhat. Suppressor is launched forwards, either suicide mission or simply making space for the repulsor, who knows. And the lieutenant has jumped up there as well. I think that's just to try and present some sniping.
Well, he has to stay within 3 to keep Ironstone.
Oh, 3 inches, I thought it was 6 inches,
Yeah,
fair enough.
he has to stay within.
Yeah, and then the Intercessors and Iron Father and Ancient have, and Apothecary, have shuffled forward here. Data chain back, you didn't get anybody back up from the Apothecary?
No, I did fail.
So the Apothecary is not earning his money today. Well, recovering gene seed, etc.
Yeah.
So you haven't got any psychic. So do you know what you're going to shoot? We can roll straight into shooting phase.
Yes, I'm going to put the suppressor into the squad in front of him.
Yep.
Then all these intercessors into the same squad because I'm going to try and deny that
Point.
middle point.
Yep.
Not sure about the repulsor just yet, so I'll probably do this lot and then
We'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do your suppressor first. It's a nice, easy number of dice.
So this squad here with the block of 5, he's the one that Iron Father Ferris has made the BS2.
Yep.
So they're hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because I like to be horrible. And of course, they all hit.
Yep.
Then I'm wounding you on 3s. And of course, yeah, because it's -3 because Devastated Doctrine.
Just grab him at the end, Harry. It's going to be
Yeah.
easier. Sorry, the terrain we've got set up is a little bit tight.
Then the one guy left out of the squad because he didn't run away.
Just hit on a 4.
Hits on the 4, wins on 5, so that's another one.
That's 5 day guns from them.
Yep.
And then the last 5, we're going to do the same. Reroll the 1. And then 3s again. So then another 4.
9 dead guardsmen.
That's 9 dead guardsmen, just out of that. While we're doing that, I'll do the suppressor. So hitting on 3s, no rerolls rerolls the 1.
Because he's Iron Hands.
So they both hit. And then 2s, because I'm such high strength. So then that's 10.
Sword
So,
wipes.
yep.
So that's first strike.
Yep. And
so-
denies that middle objective.
Yeah, so I'm going to work out what my repulsor is now going to shoot, because he has a lot of weapons, and I need to measure out where I can
Do you know what you're doing, the Iron Father and the Ancient?
but they'll be out of range.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's nothing for them to shoot.
Possibly can't shoot because he failed to heal anyone.
Yep.
so-
Yeah,
So, guys, we'll come back to you with the repulsor then, but it sounds like we've got a lot of guns to work out. Right then, guys, so we fired off the small arms fire from the repulsor, and it promptly shredded 2 full squad? No.
What? There's 3 guardsmen
Yeah,
left.
17 guardsmen killed from the small arms fire on the repulsor there. We have the big cannon of doom to go, somehow more powerful than the Necron Doomsday cannon. Who knows?
So, I originally was going to fire it at the tank commander, but actually debating it, because that was the thought in my head.
Yeah,
Harry is set on a point here.
It is -1 to hit because of.
It is -1, so I'm hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. Yeah, let's go for it. I get 4 shots.
Yeah.
2 shots.
2 shots.
Because you moved over half range.
No, he didn't.
No, it's 5 inches up.
It's 5 inches
Yeah.
up. Okay.
Yeah, it's just 5 inch.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, of course. So lucky to get 2 1s. So 2 hits. Do I want a CP1?
How many wounds to the Hound?
11 wounds.
11 wounds.
I probably would.
Yeah, I think it's CP one.
Ooh, where'd that go? Hits there.
So 3 hits, then strength 10 versus toughness
7. So 3
7.
wounds.
So 3 wounds, reroll on ones because I got the lieutenant. Of course, only 2 go through.
I don't get an arm save.
Don't get an armor save, and it's d6 damage.
Minimum 3.
Minimum 3. So first one does 3, and the second one does 3.
Cool.
So it's 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yeah,
That is
so-
fine. I'll go.
Yeah. So is that your shooting phase complete then, Tom? Because you've had the intercessor's kill off the guardsman,
Yeah,
suppressor's
so
fired.
Everything else.
The Iron Father used his stick-mounted heavy bolter and
Killed
well,
one
special heavy bolter and killed one veteran. Everything else you think is out of range. Any charges to declare?
Do I throw my suppressor in?
What the hellhound can
Yeah.
cost a point.
Yeah, so I'm going to charge my suppressor.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go big. Let's go big.
Salarander in me likes the fire.
So it's effectively, it doesn't matter about the strength of this because it's all going to be free. So 3d6 flamer shots effectively.
Yeah.
So that is 10 flamer shots. So
Woo, yeah, I'm dead.
it's me rolling.
Yeah, but it's not a plasma gun and you haven't overcharged.
Yeah.
That's true. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3 wound. That'll do nicely.
That will do nicely. Jeez.
So that's 6.
6 wounds total.
Rest, I
Minus 1.
Minus 1, so 4 ups.
Oh, you have actually survived that. That looks.
Yeah, it was like that. Should we say that's cop?
Yeah, let's just.
So, okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Takes a wound.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Takes a wound, then 6 up.
Oh,
Jesus.
Iron Hand cheese, there we go.
Woo!
Fail the charge now, Tom, come on.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do that now.
No.
So I'm going to go in like that.
We're going to jump over the tank and go on to the objective.
Well, I'm contesting it either way.
You're
You're not in 3 inches of
Yeah,
it.
so we'll go this
There you
way.
are.
Now I am.
Now it forces the guardsmen to run up.
Yeah.
For the last 3 of them if they survive and
So
morale.
he gets 2 attacks base.
Is he not the sergeant you kept alive? Shouldn't that be
Yeah.
3 attack space?
So that'd be 3. So it'd be 4 attacks with shock assault. Hitting on 3s. 3. And then he is only strength 4, toughness 7, so 5. Oh Christ. 2 go 3. No minus, of course.
Take a wound.
Takes a wound, but now I'm going to get run over.
I want,
So
if
we're
you
gonna
die
be in
to be.
strike. Strike got
Crush
run
him?
over.
No, because I have to declare in the charge phase. So, D3 attacks because I'm not in the half bracket range. So D3, so 1 attack.
On a 6.
No.
Yeah.
There we go, guys. So that is the charge and assault phase is done. Do you want to do your morale quickly, Harry, on your
Yeah.
3 remaining
Might as
guardsmen?
well. So lost 7.
Are you going to put
Are you even close enough to the commissar?
I really have to be in 6.
Okay.
I'm in range. So
This is me not knowing guard rules.
so we'll do the lone guardsmen there. So even if I roll a 6, they're fine. They're fine. And then do I want to spend 1? I've got 4 CP left. Do I want to spend 1 CP?
Or do you want to show off some more stratagems?
That's the thing.
Ooh.
Ooh. We'll be lucky.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Give me a Harry roll.
6.
There you go.
1. Hey, well done.
Hey!
What's that one? How many's gone then? Is that it?
No, none
No,
of that.
okay.
Initiative vote from the
Nice.
commissar means
Yeah.
that they've.
They're fine.
They're fine. So in terms of point scoring,
Yeah, end of the battle round.
end of the battle round, we get 1 each. But I also got first strike, so I'm up. So 2-1.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. So you move into Harry's turn 2.
Yeah, Harry's movement phase. We'll get the laps going, guys, and we'll come back to you for Harry's psychic phase. Right then, guys, so the guard movement phase is complete. Harry, do you want to quickly run us through what you've done?
Right then, so I've advanced the platoon commander up. He's kind of a bit used now, so I thought if I can at least chuck him onto that objective, it means that you've got to do something. The guardsmen, what's left of my guardsmen, have run onto that killing field in the centre of the board, capping objective. The Primera Psyker has moved normally up the board, so he's ready to do what he wants to do. Commissar has advanced sideways to try and get to what is left of the guardsmen. both Both my tanks have stayed still, just because they can see stuff in their own range. And then everything else here has stayed still as well.
Excellent. So, do you want to quickly run into your psychic phase because it's not a long one, so you might as well.
Certainly. I will. Cool. You know what? We're going to give it a go again. So I am going to. Do I? Mortal wounds. Actually, I'm going to roll. So it's a 7 for psychic maelstrom, and if I pop in there. So on a 7 does go off. I've now got to decide who I want to choose.
No, I'm not going to try and deny that.
Are you sure this time? You're not feeling that mean.
I'm going to go for the.
I'm saving my 3 CP.
Ah, that's worrying.
I'm going to go after the Primaris Apothecary. So.
It's targetable, is it?
Yeah, so
nice.
You can choose anything within any unit within 18 inches, including out of line of sight. So on a 3+, suffers mortal wounds. Okay.
Fair enough.
We tried.
Primary Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just put my faith in Harry's rolling then.
Not the Emperor or the logic or anything like that. No, just Harry's dice.
What about Harry is the Emperor?
So that's in the psych phase.
Okay, guys, we'll
shooting then.
Yeah, we'll come back to you once Harry's figured out what he's shooting at because there's a bit of a decision making to come on. Okay, guys, so guard shooting phase. This company platoon commander. Yep, he's going to put the order called which I don't know.
Forwards for the Emperor, so it means that I can shoot even though I've advanced. So.
Yep. So what's he going to put his bolter into?
Well, he's going to have to put his bolter into the impulse because the Hellhound and the Suppressor are still in combat. So 1 shot hitting on 3. That's a hit. 6.
Ooh, where's he
not
gone?
a wound.
Nope.
So he's done. We're then going to go on to my tank commander. So I'm going to spend 2 CP. So do I get either of those 2 back? I get one of those back, so I'm down to 3.
Yep.
What are you using, Harry?
I'm using Hail of Fire, which is one of the new stratagems. So for the D6 values, instead of rolling a dice, it's a flat 6.
Nice.
So he's got 12 shots of his hammer of sunderance, as well as his 2d3 plasma cannons and his last cannon.
Nice.
Everything's going to go into that repulsor and see what we can do.
Okay.
So I need some more dice.
Yeah.
We'll keep rolling with this, guys, even though Harry's just counting. He is a teacher in training, so counting he should be able to manage.
Cool. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, just rolling.
Yeah, just rolling them is the issue.
So he's got take aim in himself, so he's really not take aim. Guns kill in sight, so that's reroll hit rolls of 1.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Good.
So nice number of 1s. It's a proper Harry number of 1s.
I'll take
There's
that.
still a few more in there, so that's nice.
And then wounding on 4s because you'll take a save. That's not as good, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, sorry, 5 wounds in total.
Yep. And he is -2.
-2, so you're on a
5 up.
4 up.
He's not a 50% skill up there.
Okay, that's fine.
I am on
He's a
5 up.
floating breeze block. He is not.
So I stop 2 of them.
Cool, so that is 6 damage with the Ironstone.
Cool. So then I have to do 6 ups. I stop a further 1, so he's taken 5 wounds, so he is down to 11.
And las cannon. I think Harry's got 1 dice, so
Hitting on the 3,
I can't see that. So
4, and then wounding on the 3. That does wound. -3.
So 6 up. There's a 4.
D6.
Wow.
6,
You're
nice.
6.
So
Nice.
5.
So another 5. 6 ups. Stop another 1, so that's another 4 going through.
Down to 7.
Yep.
Yep.
So
I am paying attention, honest.
2d3 plasma cannon shots. So that is
5 and a 6.
that's 6 shots total.
Overcharged, I would assume.
Yeah. I've got the reroll 1s this time, so might that. So that's 4 hits, and then force a wound. Only the 1 at -3.
6 up.
And that's 1 field no pain roll.
Oh, so he's down to 6 wounds.
So we said before that should kill anything it targets. Not Iron Hands. God forbid that was a Leviathan with his better in one as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're moving on to.
We'll go into the Manticore next.
Oh, the Manticore next.
Manticore's going to try and do killing shots, so 2d6 shots with his Storm Eagle rocket.
Aiming at the repulsor again.
Yeah. So we've got
7.
6 and a 1. Reroll because of the doctrine.
Yep.
Into a 4, so that's 10
Not too
tricks.
bad.
2, 4, 6. That's what the reroll was meant to do.
Yeah.
Not what it
that's-
happened until first turn. I'll take that.
No, he didn't have any orders on him, did he?
No. Well, he can't because he's not leaving Russ
Oh, of course.
or Cajun. So that is going to be 4 wounds at -2, please.
So 4, 5 up. So
That's 12 damage.
Jesus.
Is that before or after the stone?
8 damage.
Yeah, 8 damage.
Damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
That infernal stone.
6s.
Is that just the 1/6?
Yep.
Is that him gone?
Yeah. Does he explode? No.
No. The lieutenant survives at least.
Yeah.
So that is a huge pain in Harry's backside gone. Was it 300 points, 400 points?
315 points now.
Yeah, so a good third of Tom's army killed, but it has taken a good third of Harry's army to kill it. So
She's only taking 2 units to kill.
oh, you fired last time as well, I guess. But
No, because he was behind. So.
no, true. So next up we have thinking or shooting.
We'll forget thinking, it's overrated.
Okay.
So Demolisher is going to stick its Demolisher cannon into the front squad, and then the multi-melters and the heavy. Actually, no, we're going to put the Demolisher cannon into the back squad of 4. Is that back squad 4 there?
So that's the back squad of 5.
Okay, so that squad there is going to
5, and then 1, then 5.
Cool. So in that case, everything's going to have to go into that squad there because that's the only guys I can see. So Demolisher cannon, 2d6 shots. We roll that 2 because why not?
Yeah.
Into a 1. Cool.
I think this new doctrine could work, just not for you.
Yeah, it's a nice addition.
Definitely not for you.
It's only 2 hits because you're not tank commander.
2 salute.
2 at -3, please.
So 2 5 ups. So let's get through.
First d6. It's 1.
So 5 up on the first one.
Second d6. 5, of course.
5. Yeah.
Always the way.
So 1's on 1 wound. And then
1 is dead.
Very dead. We'll do the 2 multi-melters next then.
Multi misses.
Nothing. And heavy bolter. 1 hit. No wounds. You're useless.
Yep, there we go.
And then we've got the veterans to finish off. They're going to pop everything into that front squad there. Did check for they're all in range.
Awesome.
So we'll start with the back squad, then work forward.
Yep.
So we've got we'll do crack missile first. So hitty because I've got 3 CP left.
Do you time to think?
No, actually we'll try experience die again on the. Do we try on the front? I think we'll try experience die on the close squad. So we'll do this squad normally.
Yep.
So
down to 2 CP.
Yep. We're already getting 1 back, so I'm down to 2. So crack missile first. Misses. 3 grenade launchers, hitting them for easy rerolling 1s. 2 hits. 1 wound, -1 AP.
So 4 up. Get 3.
D3 damage. 2.
2. 2 5 ups. So 1 takes a wound.
And then.
That's-
Don't think.
Last gun's in range, or are you?
No one's going to be within 18, so it's going to be 4 last gun shots. 5 last gun shots because the missile team has a base as well. Reroll those 1s. Right.
If these
5s. Well, that's 3 wounds.
flashlights are powered up. That's the one very blind. Yeah, but
That's some quality laser eye surgery there.
he only had the one bionic eye, obviously.
I've got 2. Then we'll do exactly the same with the squad there. So paying 1 CP, as I said. So everything they're shooting at is now AP -1.
Yep.
Or well, that's going to be
Additional
AP
AP.
-1. Crap missiles AP -3, and the grey launcher AP -2. Is there anyone that's taken the wound, or are they both dead?
They're both dead.
Both dead.
Yeah,
Okay, in that case, start.
your last gun's actually flashed him too much.
Cool. So we'll start off with the crack rocket. Hits. 2s. Yeah, wounds -3 AP, so doesn't matter.
Yeah, 5 up. Yep, go through.
That's only 1 damage.
Yep, so one's on a wound.
We'll then do the last guns. So roll that one. Yep. 5's to wound. That's 2 wounds at AP -1.
-1 last guns.
4 ups. One takes a wound. And then 5 up. Please fine.
There we go.
And then
A big blob of guardsmen with las guns at -1 suddenly starts being a little bit interesting.
Especially veteran ones,
you
yeah.
can only you can't blob up veterans. You can only do an infantry.
Ah,
You can do it with special weapons. You get an AP for -4 plasma gun squads, which would be fun.
that might be worth investing, playing around with.
So we'll then do the 3 grenade launchers. 2 hits. No wounds. Cool. So I think that's it, honestly.
They're obviously dazzled by the first las guns. So, any charges to do, Harry? Or they've got the combat over there to go, but are you charging?
To go, but I'm not going to charge. Oh, actually, no, I have got a bit of shooting.
Oh, we want to go. We forgot the guardsmen in the middle.
Guardsmen in the middle.
They blend
Really
in.
moved up. So with 18 of the, this is so
Shooting through the.
through the massive hole.
There you go, guys. You can see through there.
So they're going to have to go into the. Is which one's lone intercessor? Is it that one there?
Yeah, the one by himself.
So 6 last gun shots go into the one by himself. Because the discipline shooters ace and rapid fire, they are going to be 6 shots apiece. So 2 hits. No wounds.
No.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, it always is.
It is. So, what are we doing now? Charge phase, or do we need to think?
I'm not going to do any charges.
Just
So
resolving this one combat.
yep. So D3 attacks. 3 attacks. 1 hit. Doesn't wound.
And then
Do you want
I
to punch
get-
him back?
Yep, so I get my 3 attacks. 1
Doesn't wound.
does wound.
That's it.
That's it.
There you go, guys. So that is the end of the guard turn. Point scored at the end of the battle round, so we'll come back to you at the end of the Iron Hands movement phase. See you in a second. Okay, guys, Iron Hands have finished moving. We've had Lieutenant, who's no longer babysitting a tank, has hopped down here. It's your Ironstone wants to put battle around you, declare, isn't it? So,
Yeah, there's clearly
you-
on vehicles, so.
oh, okay.
Ironstone.
You don't fancy giving it to the Hellhound then?
Please give
Needs
me
it.
that hand.
So he's moved down there. Interceptors stayed, not interceptor, suppressive even, has stayed in the combat. Then we've had the Death Ball moving forwards here, but retaining a squad just holding those objectives at the back there, playing the engineer role, if you know what we're talking about there. So we go from here. Did we worry about the ancient shooting back the guys that got killed with the range?
They were too far out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those guys have moved forward here. We're then straight into the shooting phase, if you know what we're up to.
Yep.
So where are we starting then, bud?
So I'll start with the 5-man squad.
Okay.
Against the 3 guys in the middle.
Yep.
So Ferris, Scamming, and BS2. So 2s we roll on 1s, so it will hit. And then 3s.
Nice roll.
Wow. Quad 2, 1 dead.
One's dead. Oh, I'll take that.
Ferris will put his heavy bolter in for them. And will hit. Here's BS2. 2 wounds.
Minus many, isn't it?
Yeah,
Minus-
Minus
3.
dead guardsmen.
Well, that's dead guardsman then.
So that's that taken. That means that opens up this guy. You should be able to see your psyker.
We'll come back to this.
We'll come
see
back
what
to
we
that.
see.
So we did quickly double check. Harry's wonderful camouflage is the same colour as the ruins. Primary Psycho cannot be seen.
No.
So the guys that were going to
Yes,
slaughter him are
These
now
4 into.
the veteran squad hiding up in that ruin there.
So hit
I'm
my
guessing
3s.
closest squad.
We roll 1s. Yeah, because they'll be the only ones with range. And then 3s again for 2.
-3, so I don't. That's 2 dead.
Yeah.
Stalker bolt rifles.
Then. Of course, my lieutenant can't shoot your company commander. Because the
tank's still closer, yeah.
So he's actually going to charge him, because that's all my shooting, so I might as well go straight to my charges.
Sadly, they don't get crack grenades, and we have to do 2 bolt gun shots in Overwatch.
Wow. 12 charge.
There's a lot of fuel on that jump pack. There's a
Do you want
1
to
and a
swap those
2.
dice rolls, Tom?
Yeah. So we have 1 lieutenant definitely into the platoon commander.
Try and be as crafty as possible there. It's going to sound horrible. I don't want to try and be that person. So
We have got a few tournaments coming up, so we need to get in the mindset a little bit.
So that one's still in 3. So lieutenant has 4 attacks on the charge.
Yep, because he's not
Plus 1
primary
for
C.
shock. And then plus 1 for chainsword. Hitting on 2s, we roll. No, he doesn't reroll. So what's that? 5 hits. And then he is toughness 3. I am strength 4. So 3s, rerolling 1s.
He is himself.
Yep. So 4. No minus.
So 4 5 up saves coming right up. Sadly, he's only got 3 wounds. That kills him.
Lovely.
What?
But he is a guardsman being punched by an Astarte, so it makes some sense.
I can consolidate, so I'm just going to consolidate straight back onto
You get to
staying in
there.
combat with him.
So your next activation?
Will be my
Suppressor?
Surprisingly, I'm not going to spend 2 CP to interrupt.
No, you
I think you should. It's your last 2 CP. I believe this is a good idea.
So 3 attacks, and of course they will hit. Then 5s, of course I get 2 through. And then you see them, luckily.
Cool. D3 attacks into the suppressor.
You're 1.
No.
And nothing.
So that is the end of the battle round.
So I score 1 for holding mine. Harry scores 1 for holding his.
And you're now holding that one with double
I
models.
hold that one. So.
Actually, hang on a sec. No, we don't, because we score 1 each. So
Yep.
starting turn, it was 1
And 1.
and 1. It's 2 points for holding the essential objectives.
So yeah, you score
You score 2.
I score 2 then. So I score 3 points, you get
1 point.
1 point.
point. So guys, we'll change the score sheet
So
down
that takes me
here.
up to 5. And Harry goes up to 2.
There we go. And then into battle round number 3. Right then guys, so we'll let Harry do his movement and we'll come back to you. Okay then guys, so the guard have finished their movement. Talk through how, because I wasn't paying attention.
So the primary striker has moved over so that he is closest. Actually, it doesn't matter, but he's close to the characters should I need him to be.
Yep.
The 2 Liam Russes have stayed still where they are. So the Demolisher has got the line of sight through the crack in the wall to the intercessors, and then the tank commander's got eyes on both Ferios. He's also got line of sight on the intercessors capping the rear picture.
Yeah, and Ferris is now your closest target for that tank commander. Yeah.
Yeah.
All part of the strategy.
Veterans, interestingly, are also closest to Ferios, but can also see some of the other bits and bobs as well.
Okay.
And then Manticore it can do what it likes.
Yeah. So Psychic Phase says we might as well rumble straight into that. Oh, or yeah, Psychic Phase, then all of Phase.
Now, do I want to do Psychic Maelstrom or do I want to do a normal Smite? I'm going to do Psychic Maelstrom, so on a 7, I think. No, I'm not. That was almost double 1 as well. Psychic Phase is not the strong point, guys.
No, he's not doing well today.
So yeah, straight to shooting.
Do we know what we're doing? Or do you want some thinking time? Okay, we'll come back to you once Harry's had a chance to think.
Otherwise, guys, for shooting phase, I put gun skin sights, so reroll 1s on tank commander, and then company commanders once again put take aim on both squads of veterans.
And
We'll
then
start
we
off
started
with
with.
veterans, and so we're going to do first squad into Ferios as he is the closest model to them. So we'll start with Lucky Crack Shot. Rerolling the 1s. That's a hit. Freeze. That's a wound. Minus 2 AP, please.
So 4.
That's it. 3 crack grenades from the grenade launchers. That's 1 hit. That is a wound. He's a chip save, he's fine.
Yep.
And then we have got. Where's my take measure one?
Sorry, but
So they're not with an 18, so that's just going to be for 5 last gun shots. So reroll 2 1s. Well, that's
Wow.
That's 3 wounds with las guns.
Your las guns are putting in some work today.
Three 2-ups.
Takes a wound.
Maybe.
Yeah, 5 up.
Shrug. Nope.
He does.
So, what is off a missile? But the,
So missiles don't work, but las guns do.
yep.
Sure.
You're a guard player, you should know this.
So we'll start again. We'll do 3. So everything from this veteran squad once again is Ferro. So 3 crack grenades, all hit. 3 wounds, no wounds. Crack missile hits, does wound. 4 up. D6 damage. Lucky 6, please. 4. I'm going to keep that because if I roll anything else, it'll be a 1.
Oh, come on, Tom.
And then I don't think it'll be 18 again, so 2 las gun shots, 2 hits, 1 wound. That's it.
Well, that plan didn't work.
No, it didn't work at all.
So, we know what firing next?
Yeah, we'll go with the. We're going to start off with the Liam Rush Demolisher here, going into the front squad of intercessors through the crack in the wall.
Yep.
So 2d6 on the Demolisher cannon. So 1 and 2. We can use reroll for trait. It's from 8 to 4, 6, 8. Hitting on 4s. I'll take that. Choose.
Nice.
2, 4. That's 6, 5 and 5 ones, please.
Oof. Oof. Stop 3, so 3 goes through. Yeah.
6, so first guy. 6, second guy. 5, 2.
Oh, I'll start with a 2 then. So 1 on 1 wounds.
Right.
Just do the 5, mate, rather than marking him up, because he's
Yeah.
probably going to die in the next. He's got 11 more saves before he dies.
Yeah, then the 5, that's 4 or 5.
He's dead.
And then the last guy.
Yeah, then the last guy is 6.
Yeah. No. He did.
Yeah, he did.
We've then
3
got
goes down.
2 multi-multi shots, 2 hits, 2s, 2 wounds, -4, so you've got your invuln.
1 goes through.
2
1 wound.
bolter, 2 hits, no wounds. Well, that didn't work.
Getting frustrated now, isn't it?
Where's Iron Hands, what do you expect? We're then going to go on to the tank commander, I think, and he's going to, you know what, he's going to just put, actually no, he's going to put Las Cannon into Ferios, just because you might as well make use of that d6 damage, and everything else is going to go into the back squad of intercessors on objective number 1, to try and deny you a point. So we will go with the Las Cannon first. Hits. Does wound.
So, yeah, 5 up.
Cool. 2d6 in the battle cannon. Cool. That's 9 total. 3, 6. Rerolling those ones because the guns come inside. And then 2s. So that's 2, 4, 5, 4 upsetties, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3.
Doing 3 damage a pop.
Yep, so first one, he's definitely dead. Second one,
You dead.
definitely dead. And third one, he definitely dead.
And then 2d3 plasma cannon shots. So that is 5 shots total. Hitting on 3s and rolling them 1s, and definitely overcharging. Yeah. That is 3 at -3 then, please.
So 3 6-ups.
Cool. And then that's 2. That's 4 damage on that one guy.
Yep. So first 2.
Yeah,
He's gone. So that is the intercessor's wipe then, guys.
Yeah.
Then we've got the manticore to do, which I will decide in a second.
Right, give us 2 sets, guys, we're back to you.
So, last thing to do is the manticore. He is going to fire his 3rd storming rocket into the badly wounded squad of intercessors. Just trying to know you that.
Yeah, no, you need to. Guys.
So 2d6 shots.
Start racking up points otherwise.
We're rolling that 1. 9 shots, I'll take that. 2.
Does make a difference, this reroll number of shots.
It's basically 3 CP roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not great.
How many are left, Tom?
2.
2
Oh,
wounds.
okay.
So that is 3 wounds at -2, so 5 would be why.
Is that 3? We're sorry.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. So stop 1, 2 go through. So then
So-
that's 6 damage.
Yep, so first guy.
So first guy, I'll do 3 and then 3. So first guy, is left on. So 1 with 1 wound dies,
And
and then second guy dies.
cool.
Is that a squad gone
That's
then?
the-
Yeah,
Second
nice.
squad gone.
Good. It denies the apothecary something to do other than poking Ferris.
Yeah.
So yeah, just the one intercessor left. So that's your shooting phase complete, Harry?
It is. It is.
So, just so we know at that point, guys, so Tom now has Ferios, a apothecary, an ancient, and a single intercessor remaining in this little castle here. And then we have,
yeah, we'll do the banners in a minute.
yeah, and then we have the two, well, the lieutenant and the suppressor left dealing with the hellhound, well, trying to. So we have some banner shots coming in from the ancient on the guys that were killed.
Yeah, so they have to go into their close target, which because you moved
him.
to him, it unfortunately will be held. So
Do you get to do it? And it's on 4s, isn't it? You
yeah,
get to
so
shoot.
2. Hitting on 3s,
Reroll ones because
Yeah.
you are an 9 hand. Yeah.
and then
Nice.
2 minus 2,
He's dead.
2 damage piece.
So
Yeah, so
At
cool.
least that paid off.
yeah, no, that did something.
Your ancient has finally done something.
That's it in terms of shooting, and then
Is that little combat, or are you charging?
Well, charges. I can't charge anything because I'm all out of.
Range is just the
range.
tank trying to run over something.
Yep. So D3 attacks, 3 attacks.
Nice.
He's got angry now. 1 hit. This
Nice.
is obviously into the suppressor. Doesn't wound. Cool.
Punching back, Tom.
Yep, so Lieutenant will have 5 attacks. No rerolls. 5s for nothing. And then 3 off the suppressor.
Nice.
Nice. And then 5s for 1.
Reroll the 1.
Oh, yeah, reroll 1.
Saved and
Knowing, yeah. So that is the end of the guard turn. Tom, are you actually moved? Do you want you're moving? Or actually, let's just come back to you
Yeah,
in
I've
a
got to think
phase.
about this because I've got to strategise myself.
Okay, guys, so back to you at the end of the hands movement phase. Right, and guys, so the hands have finished their movement. The intercessor here is running back to his home objective. I think you were hoping for a slightly higher advance roll.
Yeah, I moved him 6 inches. If I got a 6 on his advance, I did spend a CP to try and really get it. He would have been within 3, which then at the end of the round I would have been on 5 points. Because I'd be holding 2 in the middle, which is 2 points
Yep.
each, and then this one would give me.
Because this ancient,
1.
lurking in the shadows here, literally
Rolled the
legged it,
6.
rolled the full 6, sprinted forwards, got on that objective.
So yeah, I've moved him a set, so he is still within 3. He's balancing on the edge, but he's also out of line of sight from the tanks until Harry has to like physically full on move them.
Yeah, and then Ferios and his
he's
apothecary
moved
friend have moved up here, and the apothecary healed.
Yeah, it's
Ferios
just the 1 wound.
Yeah.
So he's
So,
back up to 6.
so they're loitering in the ruins there, and this little section here remains unchanged.
Yeah, same.
So the Hellhound has done a good job of this game of tying people up, but then it's also been tied up. So
Yeah.
we don't know. That's probably balanced out reasonably well. Do you know what you do shooting wise, or do you want time to think?
Yeah, so the only real person that can shoot is just
Ferris?
Theros and the apothecary. So I do Theros first. They'll shoot into cultural veterans.
Yep.
So 2 shots.
is this into the injured squad or the non-injured squad?
Injured squads.
Yeah.
We roll the 1s, so 2. And then 3s. Minus 3.
So don't get saved.
Yeah.
So that will be
2 dead.
2 dead. I'm going to take the sergeant now.
The apothecary, he's only got like 18-inch pistol, I think.
Yeah,
so he's
so
probably
he's
not in
out.
range. The
He
Ancient?
advances,
Oh, he
so
advanced.
can't shoot. This guy advances. The intercessor down here
Yeah.
advances. He can't shoot. So
shooting
into
done?
combat.
You've got 2 bolt pistols you can shoot the cowhound with.
Yeah, I'm alright. So I do the 3 attacks off the intercessor, of course they'll hit. And then 5s for 1.
That's impressive. He's doing a good job.
2 1s, reroll. So 2 hits. 2 wounds, sorry.
Loves it.
That's it. And then off the Lieutenant Dan. And
We roll that one.
reroll the 1. Into 1.
Ooh, I can't see that. 2.
So he's taking another wound.
Ooh.
So he's now got 1 attack.
Yep. And so his attack back. No.
There we go, guys. So that's the end of the battle round. No morale to worry about this turn, I don't think, having lost the 1 guardsman.
Points wise, Harry goes up to 3.
Yep.
And I go up to 9. So it's starting to creep my lead a little bit.
Yeah, having those central objectives is really starting to rack it up.
Yeah.
So, how? Hopefully you got a plan. We're going to come back to you at the end of the guard movement phase. So the Hellhound has at long last left the combat. It's come over here to contest this central objective. I'm assuming Harry's working on the theory better to contest one than lose the other. The tank commander has finally lit his engines and has started screaming towards this objective here. I think there is a order you're going to declare in a second.
So he's moved his normal 10 inches, sorry, and then has advanced 5 as well. So he's moved 15 inches.
Yeah.
The Limrus Demolisher has reversed round the corner, so you can now see the suppressor and the lieutenant.
Yep.
In there, and then everything else has stayed still.
Yeah, the little castle in that ruin there remains in that ruin. So, orders, because the Psyker is dead. So, your orders?
Orders, once again, so take aim, so rear hit rolls on both of these.
Yep.
And then full throttle on the tank commander.
Okay.
So we'll come back with that, and then we'll do some shooting.
Okay, well, let's just give it 2 seconds, guys. Okay, so the thinking is done. Harry, what's the plan?
So first of all, orders have to be completed first. So he's going to full throttle himself. So his normal movement plus d6. So that's 2. So he's going to go 12 inches and just put him off smack bang in the centre of that objective.
Is he long enough to deny Tom having to get there?
Probably.
Just thinking, if you got to move within 3...
You're gonna have to charge me.
That's probably what a good tactic with a Baneblade. Just literally park one on the middle of an objective so
Yeah.
you can't physically get in 3 inches.
That's what you do at night. So
True.
with then, just to be safe, none of the small arms are in range, but the 2 missile launchers are going to go into that lone intercessor. So we'll start with the furthest.
Are you putting any other weapons into these boys in the ruins?
No, because I can't see them because there's a fan in the way.
Ah, okay. Hi.
You know what?
So there is.
We'll go with this missile launcher here because he has got a shot on the ancient.
Fair enough. So
furthest veteran first. That is a miss.
yep, there's a 2 in the tree there.
Scrap that. We're going into the veteran again. Yep.
It's on a 3.
2s.
It's a 1. It's a proper Harry roll, that one.
I've got 2 CP, so it's not worth. Yeah.
Mortal words to the Emperor. Do it.
You know what? He's advanced. I might as well because I know what I'm going to do. The last. Actually, no. No.
Yeah. So you're leaving that one.
Yeah.
What are we going on to next?
We're then going to go on to the Limrus Demolisher.
Yep.
Putting everything into that lieutenant. So he's moved under half range, so he gets his 2d6 on the Demolisher. So 2d6. I'm going to reroll that one to a 7.
Nice and average.
So hitting on 4s. That's not as average.
Nope, that's horrendous.
That does wound though. -3.
Sorry. 1 6 up, coming up. No.
Nope.
D6.
Completely the opposite.
2. You know what? How many? I've got 2 CP, Tom.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to spend 1 CP, so do I get it back?
Nope.
And what's the damage? 4.
Okay,
That's better. He's on.
How many wounds do you have?
The non-suppressive, was that?
On the
Lieutenant.
Oh, okay.
I
Lieutenant's.
think he's got 3 or 4.
4.
We'll come back with that.
Yeah, we'll check on that, guys. So he's taken
3.
He's taken 3.
In the meantime, we've got heavy bolters, mist, and 2 multi-misses.
Multi-missed.
Yep.
Brilliant. We'll come back to that one, then we'll see what I need to do.
Okay, 1 sec. So after a long bit of thinking, the Manticore is going to fire its 4th and final missile
Yep.
into the suppressor that has been annoying Harry from turn 1. So, here we go.
6 shots. 9 shots. I will not re-roll any of those.
You're not making most of your new things.
To be
You
honest,
re-roll it anyway.
Yeah, you rolled really well tonight for shots.
in terms of that, it's one of those ones that if you roll really well, it's great, but there's so many times where you don't want to spend that.
Yeah.
Of course.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Shame you can't hit.
Hitting's overrated.
Or wound, in that matter.
Wow.
That is a true Harry roll. That is one.
What's the best in life? And I've already done the CP reroll this turn.
We won't film
my
Tom
God.
dancing for you guys. No one needs to see that. But right, is that your shooting done, Harry?
Yeah.
Okay. So after that bit of luck, is it time for suicide commissar charge?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay. The commissar hiding behind the ruins here
Do it.
is going to charge into the ancient, I presume.
Yes. I'm not using these 3 dice.
No, those 3 dice
Those
are
dice
being
going over
burnt.
there.
I'm just chucking away, mate.
Hey, he's in.
Yeah, commissar is in.
Even with a -2 for craters, he is happily in on a 5.
Or even a 7.
Well, no, because -2.
Oh, great. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I see what you mean.
So he's there just because that would
Probably,
be where Piling
yep.
is. So he's got 3 attacks, I believe.
So we're actually having to open the codex for the first time, guys.
Gun combat do not work well. So standard commissar has got 3 attacks. He's hitting on 3s, but the power fist he's got is means he's hitting on 4s. That's 3 hits.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, there we go.
That's the 3
It's a wound now.
3s to wounds. That is 1 wound.
-2.
-3.
-3.
Power
Yeah.
fist.
6 up. Nope, definitely
D3
goes 3.
damage. 3.
3. 2 go through.
So, yeah.
So yeah, he'll still be
Well and truly alive.
Yep. Then attacks back. He gets 2.
5 or 6.
Yeah, there's quite a few attacks on the
Yeah,
ancient
it's 5.
with the shock assault.
On 3s. And I'm wounding you on 3s.
Nice.
Wow. 4 attacks up.
Cool.
Suicide commissar.
He's only got 3 wounds on, so.
Just implanted, just a Mars attacks, just implanted a flag in you.
Yeah.
As you do.
He's only got 3 wounds, he's dead.
Yeah, I'd like to implant flags, apparently.
Suicide commissar charge. Right then, guys, I think that is probably the end of the turn for the guard.
Yep.
We'll get the movement done for the hands, and we're back to you. Okay then, guys, so some tactical movements happened. The intercessor here has moved forward. We've done some careful measuring, and he cannot get within 3 inches of the objective underneath the tank commander without being within an inch of him, so he's going to have to eat some Overwatch to take that objective off Harry. The lieutenant has jumped over from this objective here on the right to take extra bodies into the middle here. Where's the ancient gone, Tom?
He has moved up here, so he's
Ancient has moved
5-inch charge of another tank.
So he's in the charge range of the Demolisher.
Because that is just going to turn a corner and shoot everything through.
The suppressor here is still holding that objective there.
Yeah.
Ferros has jumped down and is in this corner here.
Yeah,
Again.
so in terms of shooting, I'll do suppressor first, so into the Hellhound. Both hit. Yep, 1 wound.
-3, is it?
-3.
Ooh, going over here.
No.
So 2 damage, so he's down to 1 wound. And then Ferris is going to do the same. This is a bit of touch and go. Could screw the game.
No, we're on that one for himself.
No, he doesn't.
Do you not read on ones?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
It's just the one.
Yeah, this is the one.
Minus many.
No.
So that's 2 damage.
That's fine. Does he explode?
He does.
Ah,
D3 more wounds.
3. So 3 on the.
This is Lieutenant, yeah?
I need to make all 3 of these.
No, Lieutenant is gone.
Yep.
And back to nose both for that.
How many?
Yeah.
How big's the explosion? How?
Ooh.
Because you could be on Pharos, you could be on the Ancient. The Ancient's a longer stretch, but
Yeah, I think it's 6, like most things.
I play against a lot of Death Guard. They get weird numbers.
6 inches.
It might need to do a bit of measuring here because
So, not in range with him.
But in
Pharos.
Pharos, yes.
Yeah. So Pharos is going to take how many?
Another 3 actually.
Nice.
So he's within. So he's got the 5 up. So
Okay.
takes 1. So he's down to 6.
And then, no.
So he's down to 6.
So that does deny you.
That's both. That objective
Yeah.
denied.
So that's that objective denied at the moment. Okay, so other shooting.
Alter into him.
Yeah. So 3 shots.
2 shots.
2 shots. Sorry. Then yeah.
2 wounds.
2 moves.
Minus.
It's not stalker.
No,
No,
it's
it's
minus 1.
Yeah.
Standard bolt.
Okay, well that's yeah.
Both failed.
Down to
And
10.
then this dude into him.
Did he not advance?
Oh, he advanced.
Yeah.
No, he just moved.
Oh, you can all charge, don't you? Sorry, it's last time he advanced.
So he hits. And doesn't move.
Cool.
So charges.
Defensive gunners, Harry, by any chance?
Maybe.
I'm gonna start over there.
That's fine.
So ancient into thingy. Does he even make up starters? Nope.
Nope. So
Does he eat battle cannon? Well, the martial cannon.
I am gonna use a CP.
Reroll.
Yeah.
Just 1, yeah.
Yeah.
We reroll the 1, not the 2.
he does it.
Yep.
Does get
So
him.
2 multi shots, 1 hit,
One hit. Who's gonna kill him?
does wound,
Yeah,
minus 4,
No
save.
save.
2d6 pick the best, 4.
4.
So 4 in the 4 thermal pains.
4 feel no pains. Stops 1.
3.
So he's down to one wound.
You can't remember how many they've got.
wounds.
Yeah,
So,
let's see what
we'll
happens
double
here.
check it.
1 hit with heavy bolter, 1 wound,
Minus 1.
saves it.
Yeah, put it in there. Sorry,
And
guys.
then d6 because ground advance doesn't work in Overwatch. 3 shots.
That's getting me back to the triple 1.
That's 2 wounds at minus 3.
So 2 6-ups.
The 5.
Dead.
Yeah, 6 wounds. I think he's gone, Tom.
You never know.
Nah, I'm taking this. We can do this. This is happening.
Come on, those bionics.
Do you remember the time we rolled how many 6s?
Many
Many
sixes.
6s against me? I'm
Yeah.
returning the favour.
No,
with
no.
1.
He's gone. That is 1 dead ancient.
Cool.
And then we have the intercessor.
Yeah, intercessor.
I will spend 1 CP on defensive gunners.
And he's going to go 11 inches apparently. So I'm going to end up all the way over here.
Yeah, he must run the 11, round and round in circles.
You know what? We will start off with the last cannon.
Yep.
Hits.
Nope. Oh yeah.
The
Damn.
defensive gunners.
Wounds.
Wounds.
Minus 3.
Yep, minus 3. So 6
Sorry,
up.
Tom. Wish
Nope.
there's
2.
You did.
5 and a 4.
Yeah.
He gone. I think that was a CP well spent there, Harry.
That was very well.
Yeah, that was very well spent.
So that is the end of your charge phase done.
Yep.
So the Iron Hands, what have you got left? You have the Apothecary and Pharos?
Pharos.
Yeah,
And
and suppressor.
Oh, the damn suppressor's still alive.
Yeah, so Harry scores what, 5 points?
5 points.
You're up to 8. I scored 2.
So that puts you on to 11.
I on to 11.
8 to 11. The question now is turn 5, what can we achieve? So we'll come back to you at the end of the guard movement phase and we'll figure that all out. So, very simple movement phase. 1 Liam Russ, full speed, move to there. The tank commander over here has got a lovely view of Ferris's arse through the hole in the ruins, so he's probably going to shoot it off. Apothecary is that last night. Everyone, the guardsman over in.
Actually, Apothecary isn't out on site because he's at the second floor.
Yep, second floor.
Oh yeah,
shoot
so the tank commander can shoot him. The guard squad up in the ruins there are staying put. They're quite happy. The Manticore.
They can't see anything, but I'd rather just have them there.
Yeah.
The problem is, once I get down and say do an order, it's then very easy for what's
Feros
left
just to come
of-
and mulch through
Feros
'em.
or the Primus Apothecary to just
Mulch
sweep
through him. And the Manticore's just chilling.
Yeah,
His job's done. No missiles.
He's capping the objective. He's being useful.
Casually reloading his heavy bolter over and over again, getting some practice in. That's that. So we go in the shooting phase.
Yeah, might as
So
well.
who are we starting with and where are we going?
Should we be honest? Let's start off with the tank commander.
Yep.
I'm going to do las cannon into. Actually,
Just kill Ferris. You know you want to.
yeah.
He's
So
going to annoy your
Battle
game.
Cannon's going to do.
Or really kill this
shots
suppressor.
Into.
Considering how much that one's been annoying your game.
Battle cannon's going to go into Ferios.
Yep.
Las cannon, plasma cannons will go into the apothecary
Fair enough.
up top because I can see him since ground floor, only ground floor blocks line of sight. I can see
Yep.
him now.
Except for the giant hole, which we've said is a giant hole. So
Yeah.
being a little bit sensible, guys.
So 2d6 on battle cannon first. That'll do.
Wow. Do you want to re-roll those? I think you want to re-roll those.
Show it
No,
off.
right.
Show off. Show it off, Harry. Show it off.
6. So I forgot to say he is re-rolling ones because 2,
Orders.
4,
Yeah.
6, 8, 10, 12.
Well, you definitely need that, don't you?
Yeah, it's not great, but not terrible.
Yeah, then T5, going to strength 7, for 3s.
That,
Oh, so 6.
6 wounds in total at -2.
Just like I knew. So 6 4-ups.
Wow.
And then it's 3 damage apiece.
Yeah.
Woo! So first 3. So cool. So he's down to 5 wounds.
Yeah.
Second 3. Down to 4 wounds. Third 3. Down to 3 wounds. And then last but not least.
You got
Yeah. Down to 2 wounds.
And one more to go. Isn't it? The 5 or 4 you failed.
there's 4 because you.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
I mean, he survived. That's a bit annoying. We'll do last cannon.
Yeah.
That's
was
a
a
1.
one.
Reroll. That's a 5.
Yeah, that's
a
definitely
hit.
a hit.
Yep.
That's a wound.
That's a wound.
Onto the apothecary.
5 ups in cover.
Okay.
Nice.
Plasma cannons.
You overcharging as usual?
Yeah.
Quick question on your rerolls.
Yes.
Does that work for sponsons or is it a turret only?
I believe it's turret only, honestly. I'm not going to reroll it because they're both good shots.
Yeah, they're
but
both good shots, but just in
I
case
think
Yeah.
it might just be turret
anyone's
weapons.
thinking that they can.
So what,
reroll.
we'll, when we do the
Recap,
post-game,
yeah,
post-game
we'll let you
recap,
know.
we'll check that one. Well, I'll take that. Okay,
Take
so
some mortal
take
wound.
mortal wounds on myself. That is
4.
4 at -3, so 4 ups.
On.
The apothecary.
Damn.
Cool, that's
6 damage.
then.
6 damage.
He's gonna. Oh, you got your
Like that.
hand saves.
Wow.
3 damage.
3 damage. So he's down to.
I think 2. I think he's got
2,
5 base,
yeah,
but
we'll double
don't
check.
quote me on that one.
Yeah. We'll double check that one. I'll leave 2 on there.
This bad boy.
Yeah.
Can he still shoot? You can
Yes, he
see
can
through.
because he's got the backside there, so he can
But-
see Ferios. He
But
can't see the.
can't target him because he's not a character.
So
Everything has to go into him
Yeah, if it
unless you want to
Actually-
charge him.
actually,
Yeah, because you don't charge me, you don't take the point.
yes, as you found out with Ferios.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not going to shoot. Actually, I'm just going to charge.
Cool. So.
Overwatch.
I might regret.
I'm going to spend my last CP to do my Overwatch on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Because.
Do you know what I forgot to say? I didn't do my 5-up CP regen for.
Don't know.
Nope. So I've got no CP left.
Then the
So I'm going to
4.
spend my last one, so I'm hitting on 4s.
And do you reroll 1s for
Yeah,
heavy
I do.
combat in Overwatch as well?
Yeah, 1.
But that was on normal Overwatch anyway, so
Yeah.
it made no
Yeah.
difference.
No.
Lieutenant is gone, so no, there. Wow.
At least you made that.
Well, there we go.
Sure.
He goes in.
Just swap, and I'll take that as my shooting, and then
Yeah, we'll do that. So
Go basically wherever you want.
Funk and
yeah. So
10 wounds.
you've not got a CP to use crushing trap.
no, I don't, which is a really big shame. So 3 attacks, hit on 6s. Nothing.
No.
It adds to a 6,
Yeah.
but nah.
4 attacks. You charged
Yep.
me. Hitting on 3s.
All hit.
And then 5s. Nope.
Nothing.
So, does that end? No, that's the guard turn.
Yep.
No morale. So, just into the hand's turn.
Yep.
We'll come back to you guys in a second. So, Iron Hand's movement phase is done. Apothecary has jumped out. He's done some healing. Jumped down onto the ruin, the crater there to hold that objective. Feros is on the charge. Any shooting, Tom, you're going to do? We're not going to bother at this stage.
Yeah, there's nothing I can hit really.
Well, there's a few things you can hit, but probably not going to change the game. So for speed, we're just going to charge straight into this here tank.
So it is a. I want to say 4, 7,
6.
6.
5 or 6 to get in. Measure if we roll, see what we roll. He's in.
He's in.
Yep.
So he's right up on here. Actually, yeah. Go in there, and so Ferris's attack. So he actually gets 5 attack base. Then he gains 1 for shock. So 6 attacks. He's hitting on. So we'll do. How should I split this? Do I want to use the servo on?
But that's it. Do you want to do 1 into the Liam Rust, the rest into the suppressor?
Yeah, I think that's a cracking idea. No. So I do 4 axes, 2 arm.
Yep.
So
Interesting. Can you split it up, or is it only 1 attack? Because
That's what I'm just trying to open the book one-handed here. No more than 1 arm, 1 attack can be made with the servo arm. So that solves that arm question.
Yeah. So 5 axe attacks. So
Yep.
hitting on 2s. Doesn't reroll the 1s. It's not a heavy weapon.
No, he is strength 7 with his +3.
So it's 4, 5s.
It's 8.
8. So 1 at minus
2 damage.
Yeah.
Nope.
So it's 2 damage.
Down to 8.
And then 3s for the arm. Misses.
There we go.
And then you get to hit with the suppressor.
Yep. 2.
Suppressor seems to be doing a better job than
Loves it.
Loves it.
And then D3. Oh no, I'm
still a top bracket, I
3
imagine.
attacks can go into the suppressor. 1 hit. No wounds.
Nope.
Yep, and I'm moving 3.
Yep.
So, at the end of the phase there
Yeah, I score 4 points. Which takes
for
me,
those 2 central objectives.
Yep, which takes me up to 15.
Yep, and then Harry scores another 5 points from there, which takes you up to 13. So this really does come down to see if the game goes on.
It does.
So, who
And
went first and who's
I'm going
rolling?
first, and I'm really well known for rolling once. So this is not going to be good.
Go on, Harry, roll your dice.
Come on. Right, so
6
Carries
goes
on.
So it carries on. We'll let the guard do some movement and we'll come back to you guys. Okay guys, so a quick movement phase is complete. The Russ has fallen back from combat, freeing up this objective here, turning to the Iron Hands, but then contesting the objective here next to the Apothecary. So the Apothecary has also now been targeted by the grenade firing squad and the missile squad in the ruins over here. And it also can be seen by the tank commander. So I think this is all going to come down to the rolls of the dice, what's left alive. So we're going to quickly go into the shooting phase, orders as they go. So Harry, what's the first shots?
So orders, obviously, take guns can sight, so reroll 1s on tank commander, and then reroll 1s on the veteran squad and the company commander.
So grenades first, I guess?
Yeah, grenade launchers first, and then missile launchers will also go into there. So we'll do.
Is that everything in the Apothecary, yes?
Yeah, so we'll do furthest. Actually, no, we'll do closest squad first. So grenade launchers, rerolling those 1s.
Triple 1 again, you are doing well tonight.
That's 1 hit. That is a wound at -1, so you got 3 save. That's it. Crack missile. Hits.
Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound. We'll repeat it then. All hit.
That's the grenades.
and then 3 wounds with grenade launch, so 3 free up saves.
Neither the
2d3 damage. So 4 wounds total. He did.
He did.
So that is the central objective now claimed by the Russ. And then we have the
Tank
commander, whose closest target now is Ferios.
Just gonna check. So 36. Yeah, he's happy in range. So we're just gonna put. That was your wall as well, wasn't it?
Yes.
The apothecary.
Yes, that's a point there. Now, are we going to kill the annoying suppressor, or are we going to kill the annoying Iron Father?
I'm going to kill the suppressor because Tom could quite easily go grab line breaker.
Yep.
So, overkill, but hammer sunderance. 8 shots.
So everything from that tank commander is going into the... Yeah.
Yeah. Just because
He's thwarted you so many times already this game that...
I know there were people in the comments saying Spitfire, but I don't trust myself. Well, they all hit. Minus what? Sorry, all hit bar 1. That's 7 wounds at -2 then, please.
So it goes up to 5 up inven. Because he still has infantry keyword. So Pharos does protect him. So
Not that much.
3, 4, 5 goes through.
15 damage.
15 damage.
What are you on about?
Do you want to roll the first 5 and then see if it's worth it?
I'm going to roll all 15. Just for the bounce. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 6-ups coming right your way. And you're just going to hate me. I roll.
No.
Not a single one.
So the suppressor is finally killed.
And I'm fine with that because yes, Ferios could try and charge him and leave him rust, but I think he's probably going to stay on that objective.
So that's the phase complete.
Yep.
And turn complete. So,
Yep.
Tom, should we just roll straight into Iron Hands because you have
he's
one
just
model?
going to move there and turn around.
Yep.
Just go fire his heavy bolt shots into the back of the Lehman Russ. So all hit. And
1 wound.
1 move.
Loves it.
That's it.
There we go.
Cool.
So that is the end of the Iron Hands turn. The Iron Father's turn, realistically, at this point.
Yeah.
So let's work out the points.
So that puts me on 17. Harry scores another 5.
So that's
Is that including plus Warlord, or we've already counted that one?
Already counted the
5 with.
So you're up to 19.
So this is your 17, you say?
Yeah.
So,
Does the game continue?
what
No.
do you roll? No.
Then
So-
+1 for line breaker.
Yeah. So
19 points to 20 points to
17.
Yep. So there we go, guys. That is the end of that game. We'll give a quick wrap up for you.
yeah. Well, GG man.
Place.
So we'll do a quick wrap up for you guys, and we'll come back to you. Go.
Wow, what a game.
That was a
That
cracking
was
game.
an absolutely cracking game. So, for me, losing my repulsor, it's turn 2, kind of like
That
changed
was-
it. But I wanted a fun game. I didn't want to just blow your tank commander up straight away. And I wanted, yeah. Excuses! No, I'm joking. No, it was actually a really good game. I actually preferred actually having to struggle with Iron Hands instead of just steamrolling like I have done in the past. I'm loving your new strat with the
The support ace with the on the
that's
mantle.
crazy.
Yeah.
All right, yes, he's 2d6 shots, so he's still quite swinging. But it just once you've done the hard work of actually hitting the guard and then wounding, actually the damage through it does make a difference. It's not
damage through
you
is a
haven't
big difference.
you haven't got all the way through this and then 1 damage.
Yeah.
It makes he's made him actually really quite good. And for 1 CP for the tank ace strat, I think that's
I think when you couple it in with the reroll number of shots as well, using that doctrine
definitely.
or whatever we're calling
That
it, that makes a big difference to removing some of the swinginess.
Yeah, and the fact
well,
that you
my rolling didn't help with much of the sweetness, but
Yeah.
Well,
we'll
yeah,
carry
that's-
on with that.
Yeah, we can't
and
help
making your
that.
veterans -1 AP
I
is
did-
insane.
To be honest, the -2 on the grenade launchers, that's not too bad. 'cause
No.
Suddenly,
What is your lasguns? -1 lasguns, just horrible. It's not something I would want to even go close to if I was playing any of my armies. I wouldn't want to go anywhere near
and
that.
actually with their with the fact that they hit on freeze normally, suddenly it's more accurate. Once again, you're hitting harder as well.
Yeah.
Have you got a reroll wounds order as well. Is it bring
Those
it down or
reroll
something like
wounds.
that? You could do something to make that a really quite tasty,
So-
cheap.
What you could do is if you play that stratagem with. So if I was running this as Steel Legion, one of the ways I could run this is took a commander with Laurels of Command. So what that means is he can order within a 4+, give that same squad an additional order. So I could do reroll hit rolls of 1, reroll wound rolls of 1 if I got Laurels off.
Yeah.
Chuck him out the back of a Chimera. Play the Steel Legion strat, which is actually no. Don't even need Laurels of Command because the Steel Legion strat is Armor Fist, and that is reroll hit rolls of 1. So don't even need that. Just cheap commander, reroll hit rolls of 1 with the strat. Play that again with a squad of say Plasma Veterans or something like that. So you've got a squad barreling out Chimera, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s to hit, wounding probably on 2s, rerolling 1s to hit, -4 AP. 2 damage apart.
Yeah.
Suddenly, actually, that's quite
Even
nasty.
with the points hike on mortars, would you consider them for a veteran squad? Because I know previously they were quite swingy, but still quite good. Would you consider going back because you can get that extra minus on them?
Potentially, but at the same point, the issue is with mortar. It's D6 bolt shots.
Yeah.
It's all right, but I'd rather. I think the thing with veterans, you can either really sort of tax them out with melter guns and plasma guns and make them a suicide killer unit, or do what I've done here and just do, because they're only 69 points, they're fairly cheap, just sort of bit of firepower here, there. What it stops is if you, with your repulsive execution, if you'd taken out all my tanks, suddenly you've got no tank in that list.
Yeah.
It spreads the threat out a little bit more. So actually, with that additional -1, it really does help.
To my mind, it feels better as well that veterans perhaps wouldn't go on suicide missions. They've got to to the point of being a veteran. It doesn't feel right they would then volunteer to. Well, that they would then be thrown away that way. So what do you? So we're quite happy with what you've got from the guard side of the Greater Good book.
Really happy with it.
Anything that you were expecting to get that perhaps haven't got that you'd have liked from the book?
To be honest, not really. Actually, I think in terms of what it is, it just gives just a few more utility stratagems, because let's be honest, the classic thing would be, right, 2 CP to fire again the Emperor's Wrath or 2, you just do that once every turn for the rest of the game. So now you've got things like the additional -1 in the veterans, you've got the, what's it called, it's the stratagem, which was don't have to bother rolling for...
Hailfire or whatever it was?
Was it Hail of Fire?
Hail of Fire.
So that and tank commander, yes, you had your -1 to wounds, and I couldn't hit the broadside of the barn.
Yeah.
But the fact that you can go, right, if I just need to round the corner and nuke something, play those. It's two command points, but there's a reason it's 2 command points, and just go. No,
it's not something you're putting on a heavy flamer. It's something you're putting on a big turret weapon.
You can only do it on a turret weapon.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's something you're not going to spend it on your normal weaponry, are you? You're going to be putting that on a big.
Yeah, you think that's sort of like a Punisher. Lehman Russ that suddenly.
Well, that doesn't matter because
it's already.
There's other stratagems that becomes very interesting on the -1.
-1 AP on that would be
like
insane,
the -1 strat is only on veterans, so you can do a tank case strat, which is -1, which does make them interesting. However, I still like the fact that the artillery is now, instead of being swingy D3, the flat 3. It just means, especially with things like your intercessors and them being iron hands with their 6 up feeling pain, you could go, right, I've got a reasonably good chance of actually nuking them.
And it's when you can start hitting aggressors and centurions that are those free, and paladins, as we're now starting to see with the re-emergence of the Grey Knights. You then got the option, the potential to kill a model a turn, which a model a shot. 10-man paladin bomb, 12 shots coming out of a manticore.
Or you can get Centurions, double across the board, 3 wounds apart.
Yes, so right, still going to take 2 wounds each, but it's still decent.
Yeah, you can't iron stone them because they're
I think they got 3 or 4.
3 wounds, I think.
3 wounds.
The aggressors are definitely 3 wounds.
Yeah.
So
you would chew through an aggressor slot with these.
Nicely.
Yeah.
So.
Right, guys. So we call that a night. It's getting quite late here. The weather's getting worse and worse and worse. So we've all got some horrendous roads to head back home on. So we're going to call it there. So thank you for supporting the channel. like and subscribe. Hopefully get the Escalation League ticking over a bit faster coming forwards.
That will be
We've got no Psychic Awakening released this weekend coming as far as we know. At the time of filming.
The next one in line is
Engine War?
Engine War.
Or War of the Spider seems to be going around, but that's not confirmed.
And then we'll have the
Rise of the Beast.
Rise of the Beast, which will probably
Saga of the Beast,
Saga
yeah.
of the Beast.
I've got a lot of voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only Orc player on the channel, yeah, you do.
We're probably going to do Psychic Awakening Tau.
Okay.
Just to see what the Tau can do, and we'll get Ben or Seb to bring their Tau along. And
We haven't got a Gene Cult player.
No,
That
was going to be Harry, but he decided to
I've
change
got-
his mind. No,
I've got
Too many hordes.
Too many horde armies to pay. It's not.
So if anyone is local to the Cheltenham area that is a green Gene Cult player, in fact is going down and showing off what their new book can do, drop us a message and we'll see if we can organise something to get you on the channel if you want to. We're opening up the doors to players that are around, so drop us a message and we'll be in touch, guys. Thank you very much.
Thinking about it as well, actually, my final escalation league is me versus Seb. So that'll be Tal versus Guards.
Yeah, it will be.
Look.
Yeah, that'll be good to look at, guys.
Interesting one
I
to
mean, who
watch.
can hit you?
My poor old Jakari got absolutely nothing. So there we go. Right, guys, we're going to call it a night and we'll catch you all again soon. Ciao for now.
Take care.